Hi there and welcome to lesson 1. We're going to start with this picture of a guitar fretboard, and let me explain that. The horizontal lines, these lines here, are the strings. Now the thick white line at the bottom is the 6th string, or your thickest string, and the thinnest line at the top, this black line across here, is your thin E string or first string. Now that's sort of like looking at your guitar upside down. You would be looking down this way. So that can be a bit confusing, but it's the way that all diagrams for the guitar are written. If you read tab, that's what the tablature looks like, with the first string at the bottom. When we just pick these strings, we say that we're playing the strings open, and open just means no finger or unfingered. So if we pick the 6th string open, we get an E note. If we pick the 5th string, we get an A note. If we pick the 4th string, we get a D note. If we pick the 3rd string, we get a G note, and if we pick the 2nd string, we get a B note, and if we pick the 1st string or thinnest string, we get an E note. You'll notice that there are 2 E's. One is a low sounding E and one is a pretty high sounding E. That's the difference. Okay, now we want to get our fingers organized and into action. So I'm going to actually just place some black blobs or black circles on the bottom here, and I'm going to use them to show you where to place your fingers. Let's just number those for a minute, and so you know which fingers to use, and we're just going to do that. There's the first finger. That's the second. Just bear with me while I'm doing this for a second. And we should have it now. There we go, 4 fingers. But we're actually going to start with the 1st string. Now when you place a finger on the frets, and let me explain what the frets are. These vertical lines, these up and down lines, are the frets, and the frets are the metal bars on your guitar that go across your fretboard. Now this is the 1st fret, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, 4th fret, etc. And you can see I've numbered them at the bottom with some of the frets. 3rd fret there, 5th fret, 7th fret, 9th fret, 12th fret. So if I was after the 2nd fret, it would be this one. And 1st fret is here. That's the 5th fret, so that's the 4th fret in there. And 6th fret, 8th fret, 9th fret, 10th and 11th. Right, so that's helpful. You can see there are these position markers or dots on the guitar, and there's one at the 3rd, one at the 5th, one at the 7th, one at the 9th, but there are 2 dots at the 12th fret, and we'll come into what that means later, which is to do with the word octave, but that's a bit later on. So when you place a finger on the guitar, you don't place it right on the fret like that. You place it just to the left of the metal fret. We're going to start with the 1st string, and I want you to place the 1st finger at the 1st fret on the 1st string, or thinnest string, and then pick the string. Leave that finger pressed down, and then place the 2nd finger just to the left of the 2nd fret on the 1st string. Now what I want you to do is just to alternate. First finger, second finger, first finger, second finger, first finger, second finger, first finger, second finger. Okay, and once you've done that and you're picking it each time, pick, yeah, otherwise you won't get any sound. And once you've done that 4 times, I want you to move that whole sequence down to the second string, or the B string. So first finger, second finger, first finger, second finger. 4 times, and then move on down to the third string. Then the fourth string. And so on, right down to the sixth string. Okay. Let's say you've done that. And don't worry if your fingers get a bit sore. That's really the whole purpose, to stretch those muscles. If they get too sore, just stop for a while and give them a bit of a stretch, a bit of a squeeze, or go away and have a drink of water or something, or a bit of a walk, and come back when your hands are ready. The next step is to exercise the first and third fingers. So we place the first finger at the first fret on the first string, and we just alternate the first finger with the third finger. Get that right? First finger and third finger. And move it on down. First finger, third finger, first finger, third finger, all the time keeping the first finger pressed down. Fourth string. And so on, right down to the sixth string. And you've probably guessed the next one. It's probably the most difficult, because the fourth finger, or pinky, is usually pretty weak, and might take a bit of stretching to get there. Okay. So you should be getting some value out of those exercises once you've done it for a bit. Don't do it for too long. Maybe just do the exercise once a day. First day you might do fingers 1 and 2, the next day you might do 1 and 3, and the next day you might do 1 and 4, and then go back to fingers 1 and 2 again. You can actually do any combination of fingers. You could do finger 1 and finger 3, then finger 2, so it'd be 1, 3, 2, or 1, 3, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2. That could be a good one. It could be 1, 2, finger 4, finger 3, or any other combination that you can think of. As well as playing on the first 4 frets on each string, we can work our way up the fingerboard in groups of 4 fingers, like this. Place your first finger at fret 1, or the first fret. Leave it down. Place the second finger at the second fret. Then place the third finger at the third fret. Remember, you're picking each time for each note. And then place the pinky or fourth finger at the fourth fret and pick the string. So that's the order. And what we're going to do is we're now going to move that whole order up to the 5th fret. So you would play them in this order. Finger 1 first, then finger 2, then finger 3, then finger 4. And it would sort of look like this, just done in diagram form. Place the first finger at the 5th fret, pick the string, then place the second finger at the 6th fret. Take that finger off, place the 3rd finger at the 7th fret, take the 3rd finger off, place the 4th finger at the 8th fret. Now if you look, there are only 4 frets that we haven't covered, so we just move them up one more slot to the 9th fret. And we repeat the same thing. First finger 9th fret, second finger 10th fret, third finger 11th fret, and fourth finger 12th fret. Once we've got to the 12th fret, you can actually keep on going, but 12th fret is good. So now we're going to work our way back to where we came from. This time we don't have to keep fingers down, and just place the 4th finger at the 12th fret of the 1st string and pick the string. Take that finger off, place the 3rd finger at the 11th fret, take the 3rd finger off, 2nd finger goes to the 10th fret, pick the 1st string and take the 2nd finger off. Place the first finger at the 9th fret of the 1st string, pick the string, and then just take that finger off. Now what we're going to do is we're going to move all those fingerings down 1 fret. So now the 4th finger goes to the 11th fret, 3rd finger 10th fret, 2nd finger 9th fret, 1st finger 8th fret. Move down to the 7th fret. 4th finger goes onto the 10th fret. 3rd finger 9th fret. 2nd finger 8th fret. 1st finger 7th fret. And we keep on doing this until we get down to cover the first 4 frets. Fourth finger on the 4th fret, 3rd finger at the 3rd fret, 2nd finger at the 2nd fret, and 1st finger at the 1st fret. Now you really need to do this on every string, so I would do first day I would probably do first practice the 1st string only, and then start on the 2nd string, and 3rd day. So you'd have 6 days there: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and Saturday, and you can take Sunday off. Okay, so why do we need to stretch? I'll stick this over here. Why do we need to stretch our fingers like that? Why do we need to do them? Well, when we come to do songs have chords in them, and chords are when you play more than one note at the same time, and they're not all in the same fret. In fact, that would sound rather terrible. They're usually all in different frets, like that. That's a C chord, and you'll see that you have to stretch your fingers over several frets on the guitar, and you've got to have enough flexibility in your fingers so that your fingers don't cover or block these other strings that actually should be sounding, right? And which is really common for beginning guitar students. They'll put a finger there, but it will block the sound of this off, and it will sound pretty terrible. So you need that flexibility, and these exercises are designed to do that. They're designed to give you enough flexibility to play all the chords that you want to play, and so you can play the songs that you would really like to play. Okay, well, I'll see you in lesson 2.